Bryce, you're in a prime waterfront location here in Devonport, aren't you?
Yes, our park is right on the waterfront. We've got the Spirit down on the river there, which is only 5 minutes away. We have the beach, which is right out front there. It's absolutely sensational.
Okay. Now, the cabins vary a little, don't they? They're not all the same.
No, we have spa cabins, we have superior cabins which look out to the sea.
Yep.
We've got different configurations with double beds with bunks and double, 2 bedrooms with double beds and double beds.
Now, you cater for families as well. I noticed you've got a lot of play equipment.
Yeah, we cater for families. We have the jumping pillow and the movie room for the kids when it's a bit dark. So, but other times you'll find the kids are out in the sunshine like today.
Now, do you have people that come back to you all the time? Do they?
We have guests coming back all the time. And they know the cabins they like. They know the sites they like, and they'll order those sites and cabins.
Manuel, Hadspin is not far from Launceston.
That's 10 minutes drive just down the highway.
And here we are, Discovery Hadspin. How important is the location then of the park?
Location is very important because it allows you to market to the guests, depending on what the guests are wanting to come and see while they're in Tasmania and how close you are to all the different activities and tourism.
Tell me about the grey nomads. How big are they?
They're massive through the months of November through till probably the end of April about this time now.
Yeah. So they represent a big part of the business?
They represent a lot of the powered sites.
Oh, okay.
So they come through with their caravans and then generally just in twos. Some of them come in groups of 4s, they travel together.
Do you cater for families then? How do you do that?
We definitely cater for families. In our 6 berth cabins, we can cater for families with the queen bed in one room and the double bunks in the other rooms as well. We also have some small budget cabins which business people can come and stay for 1 night, 2 nights. That's nice and cheap if they do business in Launceston. And something a little bit more luxurious, we have our spa cottages and superior cottages as well.
Is it possible then for a visitor to say, I want to book Devonport, Cradle Mountain, Launceston? Can they do that?
Yeah, we have a Tas Packages number that they can call and they can book for every park around the state and plan their holiday.
We're in a Discovery holiday park. Where do you reckon it is? Conditions like this, it's Cradle Mountain, winter wonderland, and this is mid-autumn in Tasmania, and the setting is out of this world. Find out a bit more though, we'll talk to Claire.
We have a lot of different types of people that come and stay at the park, backpackers, international guests, families as well. We have self-contained cabins, backpackers accommodation and powered and unpowered sites. The location of the park is absolutely essential. People are here to experience this and the mountain.
Marlene, we're here at the Discovery Park in Hobart. Now, you hear a lot about grey nomads. Tell us some stories about them. Is that true? Do they come in and go, or what's the story?
Yes, they do. The grey nomads come in usually after kids go back from school holidays, so they like it a bit quieter, and the tariffs are a bit cheaper too then, so that's what they like.
Now, you've got cabins dotted in this bushland setting. Do they vary? Some bigger than others?
Yeah, some are. Some cater for couples that travel together, but majority of the cabins here are for families, up to 6 persons in a cabin.
Okay, so, and you're how far from Hobart roughly?
We're 10 kilometres from the city centre, a 10-minute drive.
Hayden, you've got a lot of cabins on this site. Do they vary?
They certainly do. We've got cabins that cater for just about everyone. Most of them cater for families, but we do have different price points.
You mentioned families. How do you cater for children there?
We've got great play equipment out the front. We've got a volleyball set. We've got a nice big play boat and a mini golf set as well.
Do people, when they book a park, do they specifically ask, are you close to?
Yes, they do. They tend to ask a lot about Salamanca markets, the Mona Museum as well, and a lot of the historical sites like Port Arthur. Okay. Even though it feels like we're in a bush retreat, we're only a 10-minute drive away from the Hobart city.
That's what always amuses me, isn't it? You can be less than that, and yet it's like you're in the middle of
the bush.